Hey there, Carrie Clark here with SLP Solution and Speech and Language Kids. And today I'm going to show you how to teach a child to answer where questions. So we're going to break this down into 5 different types of where questions, and we're going to start with the easiest. So the first one is, step 1 is to have them point to a body part when you say where. So we would say, where's your nose? And we want them to point to their nose. So this is the simplest level of where questions that we can start with. Some children might be able to just fly right through this, and some children might need to work at this level for a while before you move on. But step 1 is going to be having them point to a body part when you say, where is your, and fill in the blank. So that's step 1. Step 2 then is going to be to point to a location. So for this, you're going to need an item. I'm using a block here. And you would just put the item in different places around the room, and you would say, where's the block? And then the child should point to the location. Now, if they say something, if they say where it is, that's great. Then we're kind of just skipping ahead. But if they're not ready for that, then just pointing is all we want at this stage. So you can make this a fun game. You can make kind of a hide and seek game. You can hide it around the room and say, where's the block? And then practice pointing. You can show them how to point and then have them do it as well. So that's step 2. Step 3 then is going to be to name the location with 2 choices. So this is the first step where they actually have to say something, and we wanted to build up their awareness of where equals place before we got to this part. But you're going to need 2 locations to choose from. So for this example, I have a boat and I have a truck. So these are my 2 locations. Sometimes I use a house and a barn, like a doll house if I've got that around. So you're going to take your item again, and you're going to put it on one of the locations. So you're either going to put it on the boat or you're going to put it on the truck. And you're going to say, where's the block? And you want the child to either say truck or boat. And then we're going to switch, and we're going to do it over here. Where's the block? Boat, or on the boat. So you're going back and forth and letting them choose from just 2 options to answer the question. Whoop, losing my truck. So that's step 3. Once they can do that pretty consistently when you give them 2 choices, then you can move on to step 4, which is naming the location when it is immediately present, meaning the thing is in the room, but we're putting it in different places, so there are more choices than just 2. So, where's the block? On my head. Where's the block? On my hand. Where's the block? On the table. So at this point, we are asking them to use more words to describe the location around them. This part might take a while for them to really get the hang of. If I say where, I mean a location or a place. And you can say that. You can say where means place to help them understand. Once they get that, though, then you can move on to step 5, which is more hypothetical where questions. So these would be things that aren't immediately present, but they might know the answer to. So like, where do we sleep? Or where do you sleep? Where do you eat dinner? Where are we going? Things like that, where there's not a tangible place right here that they can look at or point to, but it's kind of more hypothetical. So that would be the 5th level then. And then once you get through those steps, then you've pretty much mastered where questions, and you can go back and target who questions or when questions. So we have a lot of really great resources coming later this week for other types of questions, or we have more over on speechandlanguagekids.com, so you can access those. We've got some free printable games for questions, including where questions. So yeah, head on over to speechandlanguagekids.com. Get those freebies, and then subscribe wherever you're watching this video, and you'll be able to access the rest of the videos we do this week on the other types of questions. All right, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you over on the website. Bye.